Hey guys, how y'all doing? Can everybody hear? I hope everybody can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, got it back. I'm back again. I'm back again. Just want to do a breaking news right quick. Doing breaking news that affects you. Okay. I was just looking at this thing, this article, and you already know we already got fed now. Okay. You already got fed now. Those who don't know me, this is Reverend Dr. Antonio Arnold. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who's in the crypto space, who's an investor, who like to see his money grow. I'm that kind of guy. If you got questions about the future of crypto, um, get with your financial advisor, and make sure they're in connected with this crypto space or have some type of certification from wherever college or university and understanding this crypto space and this blockchain space. Okay, I graduated from Cornell University in a certification in blockchain essential. I'm getting ready to do artificial intelligence next. But this stuff is real. This real. And there's no getting around with it. But I hope y'all can hear me because I got my headset on this time. I didn't have it on earlier. But this article I got from monetarygoldgroup.com, monetarygoldgroup.com. And I understand what they're talking about. But the point of the matter is when it comes to this crypto space or digital currency space in which we are all going. I already shared with you about the universal monetary unit that's in play. I already shared with you that PayPal has a digital currency. I already shared with you about this cryptocurrency that is utilizing your retina scan that's in the United States, Kenya, and London that's being introduced. So what did all this means? Okay, this is now August 2023. This article is for July 2023, and it talks about it's from of course it's a Patriot website. So to each his own. I'm a patriot. I'm a veteran, and I love my country. So if you don't love your country, then we can have a different conversation on that later. But I'm here to tell you guys. The world's biggest economy, including the United States, are rapidly ramping up digitizing currency to end paper cash. And I believe that one. Because why would in the world these countries, big eights and the smaller countries afterwards, going digital? Because they're getting rid of the paper currency that you and I already been raised on for years. That's been around for thousands of years. Paper currency has been around for hundreds of years. Coin currency has been around for thousands of years, are going away. It's going to be digitized. Okay. And the agenda is to eliminate or reduce untraceable, untaxable cash, crypto transaction, and clear the way to establish a national government controlled digital currency. That's why UMU was created by the International um, Monetary Fund. UMU was created in conjunction with the International Monetary Fund. That's international. Put everybody on one currency of transactions. Okay. Remember I shared with you that earlier. But also, everything's going digitized thanks to Fed now, which takes effect right now. They already did the initial stages, and it's going to trickle down to our bank. So if you're getting any type of services that's untaxable, they're going to know about it. If you're getting any type of, you can't do money laundering without them knowing about it. You can't do side hustles without Uncle Sam knowing about it or the world government knowing about it. You can't cheat anymore because once they finalize and get rid of currency as we know it, unless we develop some type of bordering system within our own community that's untraceable, they will know how much we earned, how much transactions have been done, when is that. And I'm gonna tell you something. When it goes through the blockchain, it can never be deleted. Okay, it can never be deleted. No matter what blockchain you use, it will never be deleted. It'll be there for 100,000 years if necessary, as long as that blockchain is still up. Okay. So anytime you do a transaction, a blockchain is created with your name, description. I mean, you can't buy a house without blockchain being used. Okay, so it's here. So the agenda is to go after untraceable, reduce untraceable, untaxable cash, crypto transactions, and cleared a way to establish a national government controlled digital currency. I'm going to stop right there. China just arrested a bunch of guys who is doing digitalized money laundering using Bitcoin. These guys were foolish enough to use probably drug money, opium money, and making transactions to make it look like legit, but it's not legit through Bitcoin, and they got caught. And I'm quite sure the Chinese government has been watching them for a while. Same thing with the United States government. The United States got billions of dollars of Bitcoin locked up, billions of dollars of Bitcoin. Okay, because somebody was using like buying, doing legal transactions. Illegal transaction got sold, got bought it by the FBI and the Security Exchange Commission. And guess what? Those guys in prison. They're in federal prison. That's federal law. So I'm here to tell you guys, it's here. And you got to remember back in March 9th, 2022, Executive Order 14067, okay, signed into law by President Joe Biden on March 9th, made this whole thing possible. And it's deeply disturbing because right now they can do legal surveillance on you anytime. They get your Fourth Amendment rights. They can monitor your transactions. They can monitor you as a whole. They can cut off your bank system. I mean, the FBI can do that. It'll take a little longer, but now they can do it quicker if they see anything suspicious of you. The ability to crush free speech and silence opposition voices. They've already done that in Canada. They put a freeze on any type of way of getting funding to for support of organizations that's trying to have to maintain free the rights of the people. Those days are gone. Okay. Here, what's this going on here? Okay, we got a Democrat senator. This is back probably 2022. Schroeder Brown, Democrat from Ohio, new pro digital dollar draft for some time now. Senate Bill 33571, Banking for All Act. Now, I'm going to look up Banking for All. I'm going to look up Banking for All Act. Okay, hold on for a second. I'm going to look up this thing. Banking for All Act. All right. Let's look up what this, just a nutshell, what this Banking for All Act is. It was introduced to the Senate on March 23rd, 2020. Okay. The bill required, and this was a dominant, of course, the Democrats was in control of the House and the Senate, requires Federal Reserve members banks to provide digital passes through accounts. That means digital dollar wallets. Okay. You're familiar with digital dollar, you're familiar with digital wallets through accounts and to residents and citizens, to business and to businesses in the United States. Okay, so I'm going to click Congress.gov bill. Okay, I'm going to click that. Okay, here it is. Among other things, the account must be provide specific banking services to eligible persons who elect to deposit funds in these accounts, including access to COVID-19 aid payments. These accounts may not charge fees or have balance requirements, must provide a specific interest rate, okay, in areas with limited access to the Federal Reserve member banks. These banks must partner with the postal retail facility to provide services. Federal Reserve Bank must permit state non-member banks and credit unions to open master accounts for the purpose of offering digital passes through accounts. Postal retail facilities and certain small banks must be reimbursed by the appropriate Federal Reserve Bank for operational costs incurred by offering this account. Wow, they're making changes. These changes are already in effect, guys. And that's from the 116th Congress, 2019 to 2020. And this is what's going on. Let me look at a bill summary. I'm gonna see if it's what else is going on here. So most likely it's been passed. I just want to see the law part of it. Uh, y'all bear with me. Let's see, All Out Act. Let's see, Banking for All Act. Let's see. I want to know if this Banking for All is law. Let's find out. But it has to be because Fed now is in place. Let's see, Banking for All Act law. Banking. Let's see. I'm just curious, guys. Yeah, this bill requires maintain pass through the digital banks to maintain pass through a digital dollar wallet. Okay, and I just want to know if I know it's an act. Does it mean it's been signed into law or what? Because that be the case, guys. And I'm on the Library of Congress. I just want to make sure. June. It had a hearing. House and Urban Development had a hearing on it on June 30th, 2020. Bank deposits, digital pass. Okay, I got that part. Because this stuff can be complicated. It's not always cut and dry. Okay, it's been introduced to the Senate. Question is, has it been passed into law? That I don't know. I don't see anything new. So that's subject to interpretation. We'll see. But I know Fed now is active, and I'm here to tell you guys, start. Just set aside some side cash. We always do that. Um, just make sure. Like one of my neighbors is getting home, got a beautiful RV. Just make sure you put your money in place that you can use it. If this thing does go since it's gone digitized, I mean, we don't know until the banks start not giving. We ask for cash. Everyone's everybody gonna have to be able to accept digital transactions before this thing really happen. That means you gotta have the little card just for your phone, the swipe card, or it just mandated that every um, business have one of those transactions to do digital transactions. I'm not 100% sure on this deal. I know it's real. I know a lot of companies are already introducing policies on this. I know a lot of banks are now instituting policy on this. So it's just a matter of time. You'll start seeing it. And when you start asking for dollars and coins, and they don't give it to you unless you're going through the U.S. Mint for as a collection of coins, that's probably the only time you're going to see coins. But if you want to pay a bill, it's digital. I mean, that's why all these providers have websites so you can make payments digitally. So, and 100% of my bills are paid digitally. I don't go and wait in line for anything. It's a convenience and it's a necessary tool. But as time goes on, keep an eye out what's going on because this thing is happening. And if you want to win, you continue life as usual. They're gonna make it a point of just a small transition. It's just gonna be subtle introduction, just like everything else. It's subtle, and then it's gonna be full blown after that. Okay, so don't freak out. They're just going. I mean, unless you become a bigger fish than for the government to deal with, then they can shut off your accounts, your access to your account. They're gonna shut off all your deposits, and you can't get anything. I mean, they can pretty much do that now. Miss some child support payments. And watch what happens. Court order. But the federal government, if you're a danger to the government, you're a protester, you're an advocate or something like that, they may could do that without a win, without having a court. It's just the way it is. So keep an eye out. Make sure you understand your constitutional rights. Protect your account. Protect your assets. Make sure you know your law, your rights, and your rights. Anyway, guys, I just want to chime in just for a second. I just want to share that for a bit, but it's real. I mean, it's already been through the Senate. The question is, did Joe Biden do that through executive order, took it further, or is this and to make it active? That's why we got Fed now for digital currency, or has Congress just waiting on his signature to make it law? I don't know. We'll see. Tune in next time, guys. Like, subscribe, share, and holler at me. And and by all means, have a great day. Watch out for those bots because those bots can come on there and say they me. And like I do a friend of mine, they saying they him, and they putting it through people through some all sorts of changes. So be mindful of bots. Be mindful of the real person that you're talking to. Make sure you're talking to a real person and not a bot. Okay. So artificial intelligence is here. It's being utilized for good and evil. Just remember that. All right. Airborne out.